Black Ink Crew season 5 just aired last night. It was episode 14, titled From Shyami to Skyami, as in Sky from Black Ink Crew in New York, the Harlem shop. And she stole the show, of course, with her fight against Bella's man, or whatever you want to call him, her fling. And the episode aired, last night, June 25th of 2019. And some sad news came out, which is that your girl Charmaine is leaving 9 Mag. Now, I was personally upset by this because Charmaine is my baby mama. So y'all know that I was just like, I wasn't trying to hear all of that foolishness. I feel like she's the life and the heart of the show. She's the greatest manager of all time. I mean, who else is going to let her employees bang her on the bathroom sink until it breaks? You know what I mean? Like, shout out to my brother Don. But here's the thing, man. His name should be Megadon, like Megatron, because he was blasting. I mean, he hit her with the sink breaker pile drive, and he pile drived into those cheeks. So shout out to Don Bishop. But here's the thing, man. Seriously, all stupidity aside, my baby Charmaine leaving the show, it's like after Katrina left, you gotta say something. For the most part, I didn't just completely tune out, but for the most part, I kind of sort of stopped watching the show. I want to say, was it season 3? I just started to really not feel it. That's the season that Katrina Jackson, or Cat Tat, left the show. And, I was really upset about that because I'm like, and not just because of the way she looks. I mean, I just liked her personality. She was just good people. And it really upset me to see her go because I'm like, man, Katrina is just, she's awesome. I know a lot of people don't really particularly care for her for whatever reason, but I thought that she was an amazing artist. So I'm sitting there watching the show like, how can I view this program without Katrina Jackson being there? She's an amazing tattoo artist, nice to look at, great personality. I'm like, she's everything. And then now that Charmaine is leaving, I'm like, tuh. They may have lost another viewer. Now, the ratings are of course down, and I'm on, Wikipedia right now. According to Wikipedia, let me see. They dropped down to 0.66, which is like 660 something thousand viewers. That was on July 11th and July 18th. They dropped down to 0.72. Rather, they went up a little bit, 720 something thousand. So we're still waiting for the ratings to come in for last night's episode. So, the show has lost a lot of viewers over the past several months or so. The show, went off air, went on hiatus or whatever back in March, and then it came back in June of 2019. So here's the thing, right? I think that Katrina's absence, in my opinion, has a lot to do with viewers tuning out, but I might be wrong. Y'all might disagree. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell. Have you tuned out? If so, why? Do you think that Katrina leaving the show was a bad thing? Do you guys think that Charmaine leaving the show is a bad thing? Or are you happy that they're both gone? Do you wish Katrina was back? You're glad Charmaine is leaving? Like, how are you guys interpreting this? Remember, this is just my opinion. I need all of your opinions, okay? I need everybody to comment below. But here's the thing. I feel like Charmaine makes good TV. Some people say that she's a quote-unquote fake Sky, as in Sky from Harlem. However, I beg to differ. Charmaine isn't out here fighting people, like how Sky does. And the way that she carries herself does not resemble Sky, in my opinion. Now, they're both loud, over-the-top party girls. However, I pretty much feel like that's where the similarities begin and end. They don't wear the makeup alike. Sky's known for her crazy wigs, so she's not trying to imitate her look. Charmaine is engaged with Nick Bay, her fiance, formerly her boyfriend. Hopefully they'll air that on the show. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just type this in on YouTube. Meat Magazine, Charmaine engaged. The video should pop up, okay? Shout out to the Shade Room. I think that they were the ones that posted the video first, and then I reposted it, and I made sure to credit them. But this is the thing, man. She doesn't look like Sky. She doesn't dress like Sky. Her lifestyle is not like Sky's. Sky's a single woman wilding out with 2 sons. Charmaine is engaged, no kids. She's not physically violent like Sky. On the last episode, Sky just threw a drink or 2 or 3 plus a glass bottle allegedly into some dude's head. She's always fighting with dudes too, man. Just like how she got to it over there in New Orleans, I think it was, with that dude, that one tattoo artist, and then he got jumped by Caesar and Ted. You know what I mean? Like, she's always fighting with dudes. Like, what is her problem? Like, she is really nuts. But then again, she's always fighting with women as well. She's always fighting with humans. I mean, I feel like it's an insult to compare Charmaine and Sky, because Charmaine is much more reserved. I mean, at least in that aspect. I mean, Charmaine before she met Nick Bay, you know, she was out here having some fun with the sausage. But other than that, you know, Charmaine's pretty reserved. She's just a little boisterous and wild and loud and loves the mean 3.5 inches. But other than that, Charmaine is pretty cool. Anyways, I'm going to miss my big old freak, Charmaine Thicky Thick, the DJ slash socialite slash radio show host slash twerking fiend slash life of the party. But just because I'm gonna miss her doesn't mean you are. You might be a hater. You might just not like Charmaine for whatever reason. So anyways, I need everybody to post their opinion below. Are you upset about Charmaine quitting? Are you happy that she's going, or do you just not care about her at all? You might look at her and think she's a heifer. I don't know. But anyways, I need everybody to post your opinions below about Charmaine quitting the show. And what do you guys think about this comparing Charmaine and Sky thing? I feel like they're like Nicki and Cardi. Like, Sky's Nicki and Charmaine is Cardi. She comes after her, and people have to compare them for whatever reason. You know, I don't really like pitting females against each other. You know, I feel like I can like both of you or dislike both of you at the same time. Like, I don't really F with Nicki or Cardi anymore. I used to love both of them. I think they're both a couple of heifers. Now, as far as Sky's concerned, I'm pretty neutral with Sky. I mean, she's nice to look at, but she's too wild for my taste. She's over the top. She's ridiculous. So I'm neutral with her. But she does make good TV, I guess. And Charmaine is my baby mama. But anyway, this is just me. I need y'all to post y'all comments below. How do you feel about Sky? How do you feel about Charmaine? How do you feel about the comparison? How do you feel about Charmaine leaving the show? Or leaving the tattoo shop? Maybe she'll show up on the show in some sort of capacity. But anyways, let me know what y'all think about it below. Me Magazine on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and MeWe. MeWe's like Facebook, but they don't want your information. That's why I'm up on there. Yeah, Me Magazine on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and MeWe. Me Magazine blog on Instagram. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell. If you listen to me ramble for 8 minutes, and you can leave a comment. Don't be acting shy now. Y'all don't be acting shy when the men's be coming by your house and coming to visit you and all that. So don't be acting shy now. All right.